David Fagan, former CEO of Guerrilla Marketing, now the Icon Builder. I am once again here with Houston Gunn, a rising icon himself, just 16 years old and already has a book out endorsed by Donald Trump. Give us the name of that book.
Well, the title of that book is Schooled for Success, How I Plan to Graduate from High School Millionaire.
Wow. So who's this book really written for? I mean, looking out there, talking to them, I mean, who is it really written for? You know, ages, demographic?
Yeah, well, the whole message of the book is to inspire, educate, and excite entrepreneurship in youth and future generations. And that could be anyone as young as maybe 10, 8.
Sure.
It could go younger, but maybe even up to 20, 21, 22.
Sure.
And it could, for guys, girls, doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, when did you start noticing that, you wanted to sort of cut your own path, you wanted to sort of do your own thing?
It's really interesting because I've always had this influence of entrepreneurship in my family because my mom was an entrepreneur.
Okay.
My dad was an entrepreneur. My grandma was an entrepreneur. And then my great-grandparents were entrepreneurs. So I guess you can say it runs in the family.
Well, you went back so far, I think everybody was an entrepreneur before that. At one point in time, we were all entrepreneurs, right?
Yeah.
So your family's never known nothing but entrepreneurialism.
Yeah.
So now let me try to put you on the spot here. What is really entrepreneurialism to you? What does that mean to you? When somebody says that word, what does that trigger inside you?
I'd say what it means to me is you're creating your own. You're not going to work and then just doing what you have to do in order for somebody to pay you. You're going out making your own paycheck.
Sure.
And one of the things that really has been an inspiration to me is one of the things my grandma's always told me. When you work for others, you make them rich. When you work for yourself, you make yourself rich.
Sure. I think there's probably two ways you can go, Houston. Let me explain this to you, and you tell me if you would agree with this. But I think some people, they go to work every day, and their life really isn't about work. Their life is more about what they do after work. They want to surf, they want to be in a softball league, they're maybe a little bit more towards family or something like that. But their job doesn't really define them. It's the things they do outside their job. There's nothing wrong with that. But then there's another person where, it's very important that they spend time every day doing the things that they love and making money doing the things that they love. And those people, their jobs, their businesses really define them. And I think those people are more entrepreneurs. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, and even going back to what you were saying, like they have something after work, like even a surfer. But if you truly love surfing, why not also try to make money at it? If you love surfing so much, open up a surf shop.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Absolutely. You're trying to say, do what you love and the money will follow? Is it that kind of thing?
Yeah, find your passion and then make your own career.
So how have you done that, Houston?
It took me a little bit as I was younger to figure out exactly what was my true passion, because when I was younger in elementary school, I kind of had these conflicting things. I've been hearing the message of go get a job, but for some reason I just could not see myself doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was in 7th grade, we went to our first real estate investing seminar, and it was put on by the Trump organization, and it was Trump University. And then after that first event, I truly knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur, and one of the passions that grew with that was real estate, and that's why I did my first real estate deal at age 13.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, congratulations to all your success.
Thank you.
And what's your kind of message to the world? Young people out there, maybe even parents thinking about how they can support their kids, and being an entrepreneur. What's your advice to them?
I'd say there's 2 big advice messages in my book is always ask, because you don't know if you don't ask, and no is better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And what my grandma always told me, when you work for others, you make them rich, and when you work for yourself, you make yourself rich.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Houston.
Thank you.